Hello, my friends. This is JonesyBoy here, and welcome to the x55 Rhino review slash just showing. Whatever. Let's go. So, I just have a few things to say. First impressions of the Rhino are, it is very bulky. So, and I mean that's not unexpected for a flight stick setup. Really, what I was surprised about is how big the bases were, and then the black and yellow. Is that really needed? The black and yellow. I guess I don't get the black and yellow. Maybe it's kind of cool for the fact that they're going for some sort of military helicopter theme, but really, I don't know. To my knowledge, I'm not an expert on helicopters or anything, but I don't think helicopters actually use these type of flight controls. And for a plane, this style doesn't really coincide. It looks more like hardcore military, like helicopter or some sort of tank or something like that. It's plastic. It's not going to be metal or anything like the Warthog is, but I believe it sells for $200 less if I remember correctly. I'll post in here whether or not that was correct. The other thing that I like slash dislike, it's kind of a like slash dislike, is the fact that these are momentary switches. So these are momentary switches. They don't toggle. And it'd be nice for a toggle switch, but the momentary switch also does give you the ability to have more than one switch, I guess. I'm not sure exactly how the toggle switches would react in specific software. I've never tried the Warthog myself, and that has toggle switches, but I hear it's a lot better quality. It does have some rotary switches on it, which are pretty cool. Unfortunately, in most software, I can't get them to work. You have to have something that's actually going to use some sort of access. Even when I've tried to program it to use specific keys, it still doesn't seem to work that well. So maybe that's just me. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have had the same problems with the rotary switches, trying to program it to a keystroke or something like that. But it doesn't seem to work too well for me. So it does have an infinite rotary here. And it does have a sort of a finger toggle kind of for the pinky, and then two different press buttons there. Now, one of my biggest issues with the Rhino so far, my very, very highest disappointment with it is this little dial is supposed to increase the tension for the throttle. Well, if you're using dual throttle and at specific tensions, say back here a little bit, it seems like left is harder to press compared to right throttle. So throttle 1 is harder to press than throttle. See, throttle 2 just moves, and then throttle 1 here is kind of stiff. So it's a little bit inconsistent. But I do still like the dual throttle setup. So if you do have a dual throttle plane that you would like to use that dual throttle setup in, hey, you have the ability to do so. It does also have the nice little thing is this little thumb switch acts like a mouse in most programs, depending on how you have it set up. You have your 8-way switches here. Both of these are 8-way switches. 8-way hats, I guess, is what you would call them. It does have a slider switch here, nice slider switch, and a brake switch here. You can use that for whatever you want. Both of the rotary switches, the thumb rotary switches, have buttons as well. Over here we have the throttle, or not the throttle, but the flight stick, and this actually has quite a few buttons itself. It has a couple different pinky switches, a pinky trigger and a pinky switch, thumb switch, normal trigger, and Okay, so I also wanted to give you an idea of what the program looks like here as well. So to give you an idea, throttle 1 goes here, and you can change a lot of how it flows. So you can change the curvature, the deadband here. Very nice. Undo that. You can change it to some presets here as well, which are really interesting. I do like the S curve. If I'm having trouble controlling things because the controls seem a little bit sensitive, you can kind of take that out with the S curve in the center, give it a little bit of a dead zone, and that's actually kind of what I like. Throttle 2 here, yeah, same options, of course, same with all the rotaries, and then you have programmable switches for everything. You can program them to be literally anything you want, which is really cool. And I'm not going to go too deep into that. I'm sure you can find some more stuff on that. My major problem, though, here, LED brightness. You can turn that on and off, which is cool. But my major problem, though, is notice I'm in one program here, and I try to go to the flight stick setup. Now look at that. Everything's grayed out. I can't do a flight stick setup in the same software. Well, you know what's weird about that is I have to open up the other software to be able to edit it. So I have to close out of this, and then I have to open up the flight stick specific software, and I don't even know which one that is. Luckily, I actually got it this time. Sometimes I have to go and try it out both ways. So here's the flight stick, and its axis is here. Then it's rudder setup as well. You can calibrate it. You can set them up to be same sort of settings as the axis is for the throttle, which is really nice. Pardon me, that was weird. Buttons all work great in here. Same thing, you can program them to be literally anything you want. My only problem has been with the rotary switches. It seems like you can program them to be like, say, shift key, control key, whatever buttons you want. And it doesn't seem to really work. It seems like it presses it down, but it doesn't let it go. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me and how I'm programming it. I'm not sure. It could entirely be me. The other nice part is I'll run a clip of me doing it, but you can quickly switch out springs. You have multiple springs. See, there's 3 different springs. Each one's a little bit longer to give you more tension. So that's really neat, and it's very hot swappable. It does not take that long to switch them out, which is great. I like that. I don't know of another flight stick that actually has that, to my knowledge. Maybe the Warthog does, but I don't recall it actually having that in there, which is really, really interesting. I find that pretty cool. So here we are in Flight Simulator X, flying some sort of propeller plane. I just picked a random one. I didn't really care. Just kind of show you how the sticks react to my inputs. Very nice and smooth. And I am a terrible flyer, by the way. But so far, I am apparently doing pretty well. Let's do a heavy bank. Oh, look, looks like there's something up there. What is that? Is that another plane? Ooh, maybe we can go crash into it. McDonald plane. What's that? All right, anyway, there we go. Flight gear up. Flight gear down. Yeah. But see, it's a momentary switch. So it gives you more switches, but it just doesn't give you that nice toggle feel. Let's try and do a roll. Nice. Got a good roll there. I mean, not the best roll, but you know, that's more my flight skills and not the flight stick, so. See, reacts really, really well. All right, I think I have a good approach this time. Very good approach. All right. Let's just ease it in. Right there, just like that. Bring her down. Pretty bouncy. You see, I have a pretty bad landing.
Let me know if there was anything I missed. Let me know if you have any extra questions, and I'll make sure to answer them down in the comments. If you want, I have included a Amazon affiliates link to buy the X55 Rhino from Amazon, and it'll give me a little bit of a kickback, you know, just help out the channel and keep it growing a little bit. If you can't help out that way, then please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or follow me on Twitter or Instagram, whatever you like. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to check me out on Twitter or Instagram. I really love interacting with you guys. Also, don't forget to check out some of my other videos. I worked really hard on them, and I hope you guys enjoy watching them as much as I enjoyed making them for you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Are you guys still here? Why are you watching the video until the end? I mean, click on some of these videos right here. This one, or this one. Maybe this one, or this one. Or maybe you just want to hit the subscribe button for me? Yeah! Alright, thank you guys. Bye!